Let's do it as it's scripted.
Step out. 3,
3, 2, 1.
And on that happy note, that's 13 News at 6 o'clock. USA Today is next. Be sure to join us at 10. Have a good one.
Audi in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out. Thank you, folks.
And this more beef stew also found in a single serve muscle.
Lou, you did a heck of a job. All right, thanks. That's it. That's it. This is where you sit down and come off that adrenaline high. We all work on adrenaline,
You got a typical day in some ways because it was fairly busy, but it was kind of atypical because we really had to create some stuff or find a way to make a story out of that shuttle stuff and wind up with David Black kicking their butt,
They're holding their news conference in 45 minutes. We're talking 40-second long answers here with a lot of science in it. Nobody's going to understand. Well, I think we held our own.
And lucked up with the Kramer story on the Afton Lee.
That conceivably could be nothing, maybe just an LVO, but it might be a package also.
Yeah, we're getting some NAT sound. We're inside the courtroom.
So I'm happy. I got my lead story.
The one that kind of got buried at 6 is the story that Jenny had, which nobody else had today.
Thank you so much, Mr. Jordan. Bye-bye. Yes, Janice. Hey, it's me. We got him.
Confirmed eosinophilia case. He just got out of the hospital.
Yeah, let's do it.
Treatment.
And it was typical that the lead in both shows leads were run over at the last minute. I mean, right down to the last minute.
Anybody you want killed, push him out there in the hall.
Push him in the hall if you want anybody killed.
Away. Wrong man.
You got a pretty good day, really.
It's great. It's a pretty good show, too. No major disasters. I hope your cameraman survived.
A day up on the mountain.
Good morning. Woo! Chilly. I've been news director here nearly 8 years. I've been on the staff for 18. My job basically is to direct the people that we have on the staff, and that's about 44, 45 people, and to direct the course that we're going to take with the news product of the day. And I think probably the first place we start every single day is what the assignment editor's doing.
What I try and do this time in the morning is try and juggle reporters and photographers. In the morning, I make a list of every possible story to be covered, and then we'll meet a little later on and sort of narrow them down. And the producers help to line it up in their shows in some kind of order so that it'll flow naturally and make it just a real good package.
Yeah, show up and I'm late.
28 to 29 on a 1 base right.
All right, let's go over here real quick. First is the shuttle and the grand jury. David's working on that. And it's one we got to recover on. And I have no idea what David's going to do. He doesn't know at this point. Alabama Auburn, Gina and Stu have gone, and it's on economics. We got Afton Lee, the hearing for the suspects. That conceivably could be nothing, maybe just an LVO, but it might be a package also. And Jenny's doing checkup.
Yeah, checkups on patient's Bill of Rights, I think.
All right.
No problem.
27 when the person passed out.
Based on Bernard. Can you just kind of follow them around? Has anything happened yet?
Well, separate for injuries, police are around.
we really need any kind of video, he can get us on this. Went to the wrong place. Is he at the right place now? It's federal courthouse, right? Joss's claims cast major questions involving the safety of the shuttle. So far, there's no word from either Thiokol in Utah or NASA in Huntsville. Stories like this are very hard to visualize. We can't be in at the grand jury session. The main character in this, the person we'd like to talk to the most, is not available, has been told not to talk, so it's frustrating to try to put the story together in a lot of ways, but it's a major, could be a major national story.
Susan, hi, this is Jenny Burleson at Channel 13. Next week, the AMA is going to introduce something called the Patient's Bill of Rights that they've drafted, and it's the first time the AMA's ever done something like this. It kind of sets down the elements of a doctor-patient relationship, and I'm looking for someone to kind of comment on the significance of this and why it might be important for patients to know. The Patient's Bill of Rights. How are you going to make that visually interesting? You know, something that the person wants to watch, because it is important information. I mean, these are things that they need to know. So that's the kind of story this is going to be. It's going to be a good story, but it's going to be a challenging one in that we're really going to have to work to make it capture the eye.
Not all stories, but a great many stories we try to do are very difficult because you do have to have video. This is a visual medium. It doesn't mean that we won't cover it. It may not be visually the strongest thing in the world, but at that point you have to rely on the information. You have to rely on the reporter's ability to tell a story. But that is a major consideration anytime we go shoot a story. What kind of video is there?
These rooms run on coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got shots of him.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, mumbling.
Oh, super. Okay. Great, thanks.
Walking from the courthouse and everybody was following him.
You know, it was Joss in.
That's how it was, man. 151. He had to stop somewhere, and we all kind of gathered around him at a corner at a stoplight.
Your friendly neighborhood ambush.
Yep.
You didn't catch it.
Oh man, you know what I might have done? I was turning the camera off, and I thought I was turning it on.
At least we got the footage of him. I didn't think we even had that.
We have a bureau in Anniston. Janice Rogers is our reporter who lives there in Anniston, and I was hoping maybe she could come by between 1:30 and 2. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Mr. Jordan. Bye-bye. Yes.
Well, do you want me to just kind of scuttle what I'm doing today then and do that for 6?
The diet supplement L-tryptophan, it's an amino acid, is under investigation by the FDA right now. It's being linked to a very rare and a very new blood disorder. We have 6 cases here in Alabama, and one of them is a Mr. Rush Jordan who lives in Anniston. He was the very first case.
Yeah.
The Patient's Bill of Rights story is not a dated story, okay? It's not a breaking story. It can be done another day. I feel like if we don't do the interview with Mr. Jordan today, it's possible that somebody else might find out about him and do it before we do it, which we don't want to have happen.
Okay, I just wanted to check. Appreciate it. Thanks. Bye-bye. 0. I called 48, and they're doing nothing. They're doing copy. Like I say, we're kind of at a loss here for a good, solid interview so far in this whole thing. I only hope the competition's not much better off.
It's a very competitive situation we have here. There are 2 other stations in town doing news, and it is dog eat dog on a daily basis. That's very important to us in that it's a big morale factor. I'm not sure it's really that important to the audience, but I believe it does. The really intense competition does put a better product on the air in Birmingham and makes the viewers here much better informed than if there were no competition.
And the world's largest Christmas card is heading to Russia. Join us for these stories and more.
Hey! Hello, Linda! Why not? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear her.
Good afternoon. It's 46 degrees in Birmingham. I'm Roy Wood. Welcome to 13 News at Noon. Major new safety questions are being raised about America's space shuttle program. A federal grand jury here in Birmingham is looking into charges of improper inspection procedure. Reporter David Block is in our newsroom now with the latest.
Roy, this all starts with a man by the name of Dan Joss. He is a safety or quality control engineer with the Thiokol Corporation.
Stanford, you get the tag number.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Go ahead, Grenard.
I'm just looking at a package leading with an Alabama Albany economy package.
Oh, you're looking at leading with that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Shuttle VOI, whatever David's doing, and then Afton Lee, LVO. That's it.
Lisa, I would suggest going after the shuttle with the Lee LVY. After Lee LVY.
Kramer's going to start on that? Is that what we're looking at?
It's a 1:30 deal.
So it's just a preliminary hearing. Basically, probably all we'll do, anything, is get their pictures on there. I'm not even sure if they'll show.
Don't turn left on 4th. Go down to the Jefferson County Courthouse.
Okay.
I thought he said federal.
Oh.
That's what he said.
Yeah, but maybe he meant the other. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a preliminary hearing. This is not a trial. I am only to determine whether there is probable cause to send this case to the Jefferson County Grand Jury.
Newsroom, please. Yeah, we're getting some NAT sound. We're inside the courtroom. What I'm saying is you could package it, but do we want to package it?
Janice, hey, it's me. We got him. At 1:30, can you do that? Okay, great. His name is Rush Jordan.
They're holding their news conference in 45 minutes. We have nobody in Huntsville.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, we can get AFF up there and fly the helicopter up there and pick it up.
I wish it would calm down for a second.
Oh my God.
Second National.
While our crews are out in the field, the producers do a lot of things. The anchors, when they come in at about 2:30, really hit this place running in pretty high gear. The basic routine for them in the afternoon is to do a lot of writing to get ready for our 5 and 6 o'clock newscast. They're also involved in promotional activities to try and get viewers to that newscast.
Good afternoon. I'm Phil Rosen. A federal grand jury in Birmingham is hearing evidence today into the safety of shuttle flights since the Challenger disaster. We'll have that story for you beginning at 5 o'clock. We'll also take a look at the economic impact in Auburn for hosting the big game, and I messed it up. We're going to have to do it again.
But their main responsibility in any given show is to communicate that news. As far as an anchor, communication is the key to it, and it's you look for somebody who can be conversational, who can just talk to the viewer.
Why does one anchor work and another anchor does not work in that same market? Probably because, for whatever reasons, and those are going to be your personal makeup, the viewer can relate to that person. That is the entertainment side of this business. Because we're in that little box and we come into your home, I can't deny the show business, the entertainment factor. I'm hoping that they like me enough as a person that they will eventually, A, respect me, B, think I'm credible enough, to C, listen to what I have to say.
Well, on any given day, our reporters probably work harder than the anchors do. Physically harder, at least, and probably mentally harder, too. It's a fact of our business, though, that viewers probably are not swayed by a reporter, but they are swayed and influenced to watch your news show by the anchors. Those are the people who are the personalities in our business. They're the stars in our business. They attract viewers.
On Another World, Cass and Frankie are lovers on the edge.
Frankie, we have to talk.
Did you sleep with Cecile?
Yeah, well, that's great. Sounds like you got family. Is it nice?
It is very frightening to have an illness that no one knows anything about, and also don't know how long it'll last.
Steady. Wow. Framed by wooden spoons. Tell Bill, Fellini lives.
Another way we're criticized for being showbiz is a lot of soft news that we have in our shows, and I would disagree with that a little bit. Our specialty reporters, some people might say, well, why don't you have a government reporter and an investigative reporter? Well, I hope sooner or later we will. I think when we do research, we find out that people are very interested in issues that deal with medicine and with the environment. That's the reason our two particular specialty reporters are in those fields. And I don't think that's soft news. I think those folks are giving good, hard, substantive information to our viewers every day about things that are very important to them.
Luckily, doctors in Anniston and in Birmingham at UAB made the connection between his symptoms and his 6-month usage of L-tryptophan.
Base to DW.
We'll go down to the courthouse.
We'll shoot a couple of other pieces to the story.
Base to David Black.
Go ahead.
Like I said, dealing with 48 is ridiculous. Anyway, they're not staying for the whole thing.
Gee, Merry Christmas.
David Black to Andy Okeechobee. 108.
Go ahead. Let's just go ahead and shoot for that if you want, and leave things set up the way they are, and we'll just pick up the tape from them, and we'll hope that they got it.
I understand that.
10-4, okay.
We've been inside shooting for an hour, and then the judge says, well, I'm sorry, you can't use any sound. So we won't have any nat sound, and it depends on when it's over. If we have to leave before it's over, we won't have any sound. Otherwise, we'll try and get some interviews afterwards.
I understand.
Cool. Yeah, do a job. Okay.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh, hello. That's the problem with this business. You're always supposed to look your best, and that, you know, people see the glamour side of this business, and it's unfortunately it's not that way, is it?
And there are considerations of looks and appearance. That's part of our business. Is that you don't have to be beautiful or handsome or have all the great looks in the world, but I don't think your looks can turn the viewer off by any means.
We get a lot of criticism for that, but it's a fact of life. People like to be entertained, and they like to enjoy who they're watching. They like to have them have a pleasant voice, a pleasant personality, besides telling them what they need to know. And that's the crazy aspect of this business.
Do I look like I'm in a hurricane or anything? Okay, all right. Ready when you are.
We're rolling.
Here's one. Joss voiced his concerns in a memo that he sent to his superiors at Thiokol. They then forwarded that to NASA, and that's how the grand jury investigation began. How'd that look?
I would expect that trial, assuming the grand jury returns to items of trial, will probably be scheduled in early spring.
Are you confident?
Well, as I told Grant, unfortunately, the Code of Professional Responsibility prohibits my commenting on the merits of the case, and I think the answer respond to that question would be doing so.
Thanks.
Okay. That's okay.
437, 437 at Cooper Green. Authorized by Mr. Robinson.
I think this is a neat story that I don't think it is.
Well, it too, but don't you think that's like a 4-second or a kicker?
We try to lead both shows with our two strongest packages, something that we promoted throughout the day. We're doing that today, but it's just with the time limits. Lisa's a little upset today because she doesn't have 5.5 minutes, and she's not getting a big story count in her show.
Our biggest enemy probably in a newscast or in a news day is the clock. Our basic story is a couple of minutes, and yeah, we sacrifice some depth and some detail there. On this particular day, we had an Alabama-Auburn story. We're coming up on that game. It's a tremendous financial story, big economic story, and we kind of hoped that would be a lead. Sometimes it just doesn't work that way.
I mean, it's got to be a package. I mean, if I can't lead with it, I'm going to have to lead with this and reshuffle.
Or I mean, how about if you take Connor's package and let me put this in my second segment? But see, can she be back?
That would work. That would work.
I'm Paul Kramer with a report on a hearing for two young men accused of murdering a Homewood grocer.
We got some defense attorney,
prosecuting attorney, sound bites.
All right, so you're okay for a package?
Yeah, that is affirmative. We are okay for a package.
So I'm happy. I got my lead story.
Whether it was true, whether it was false, would you believe me? No, I don't think there's an ounce of sorrow in your body.
No problem. You know what?
I'll be out here about
Excuse me. Great.
This is my room next. This is my room next.
In and out. I mean, there's no edit room that stands empty for more than 2 seconds because everybody waits until usually around 4 o'clock to start editing. Yeah, well, I mean, that gets really hectic.
Is my reservation up yet? Yeah.
We have a room.
I think it's a great sense of satisfaction when you can know that you're just busting it, and you get down to that last few minutes, and you finally get that story done, and you run as hard as you can next door, you pop it in the machine, it runs on the air, it works, you've told a story, and it's a darn good feeling of satisfaction. So I think most of us who are in it do enjoy that.
New and rare blood disorder talks about the diet supplement that 3, 2, 1.
Since we have received the basis for...
We're talking 40-second long answers here with a lot of science in it. Nobody's going to understand.
As I told Glenn, unfortunately, code of professional responsibility prohibits my commenting on the merits of the case, and I think I have responded to that question would be doing so.
Thanks. Thanks for nothing. Grenard.
Yeah.
Where's
I'm not getting any audio for some reason, man. Where's the engineer?
Or maybe chair shot, a front shot of him just to, I mean, so it's not all from the back, and then end up with the wide shot.
Kramer's still writing.
Hey, Rob, you have a call 155 and Huff 155.
On the way.
129. 129? Okay.
Check with Kramer, will you, and see if he's my lead story's gonna make it.
Tell Silty to relax. Oh, he's cool. Take a chill pill, baby. Here we go.
I hate to. Let me just mark it. Hang on.
You have to. You can't. Just shut up.
Yeah, it'll be one of those mad dashes.
Bring it over. Bring it over, Grenard. Bye, Julie.
Where we going here? And the prosecution is tight-lipped outside.
So that close-up.
Missing 1 and 2.
That's the bite.
You gonna make it? You got about 2 minutes.
Hey, Judge. Here come the judge. Here come the judge. There go the judge.
Can you hear me? Okay, Phil will do the tease by himself. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, stay with me on this. We got 30 seconds here. I need to know whether to bump this lead story.
I'm pulling the tape out right now. We're going to make it.
Okay, warp 8.
Energy, people, energy.
Now, live from Birmingham and everywhere in Alabama, this is 13 News.
Here we go. Come on.
Got it, thanks, man.
It may sound crazy to say that kind of pressure is fun, but most days it is.
But first, transcripts of this hearing will go to a grand jury.
It's like home movies to us. But to the viewer, we're bringing them the important things they need to know that day. And being a part of conveying that information is fun.
Joss's charges involve the solid rocket motors redesigned after the Challenger accident.
If I believe that I have helped people know about this situation or event, there's an exhilarating feeling for me. Well, I think we held our own.
Rush Jordan is getting his strength back slowly following an ordeal that was both frightening and confusing.
The first thing is
Television news is people, basically being a storyteller, okay? You know, I get to meet the greatest people, and sometimes I think, God, they pay me for this?
Okay, we're doing better. We're still about a minute over, no problem. Come on, Phil, wake up.
Question, should teenage girls have to tell their parents when they're going to get an abortion?
You know, a 2-minute story on a complex issue shouldn't be anybody's full information. I think if you understand the limitations, it's a terrific place to do journalism.
It is show business, but I really and truly believe that if that 30-minute news show doesn't have some pretty darn good content too, that people after a while are not going to watch it.
Also a special challenge to the entire community. That's next.
We're journalists first, but we're also in the business of making money. If we don't make money, we won't be journalists very long. So it's a constant battle to balance those.
40 seconds. That there are at least.
I think they have to remember, though, that what we're doing is not brain surgery. And again, the viewers will do that for you. All you got to do is pick up the phone and hear one irate viewer on the other end of the line telling you how bad you're doing or how wrong you're doing. And they'll keep you in perspective. They'll keep you down to earth. They'll keep you from getting the big head. But it is never ending. There is never a time where you can sit back and for very long put your feet up on the desk and say, hey, it was pretty good. We're doing a good job.
And on that happy note, that's 13 News at 6 o'clock. USA Today is next. Be sure to join us at 10. Have a good one.
That's probably the worst part of the business, is it is never ending.
Is an exclusive service of WBTM television.
3, 2, 1, out. Thank you, folks.
Let's get the coats and go home.
Do it again tomorrow.
If you have a comment or question about this program, please write to 6 O'Clock High, Post Office Box 870150, Tuscaloosa, Alabama 35487. Or you may call 1-800-239-5233.
He had to stop somewhere, and we all kind of gathered around him at a corner at a stoplight.
Your friendly neighborhood ambush?
Yep.
Well, do you want me to just kind of scuttle what I'm doing today then and do that for 6?
I only hope the competition's not much better off.
I wish you would calm down for a second.
Like I said, dealing with 48 ridiculous. Anyway, they're not staying for the whole thing.
Gee, Merry Christmas. We've been inside shooting for an hour, and then the judge says, well, I'm sorry, you can't use any sound.
I mean, it's got to be a package. I mean, if I can't lead with it, I'm going to have to lead with this and then reshuffle.
Grenard.
Yeah.
Where's the
audio for some reason, man? Where's the engineer?
Tell Silty to relax. Oh, he's cool. Take a chill pill, baby. Here we go.
It may sound crazy to say that kind of pressure is fun, but most days it is.